Mills Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Mills Fleet Farm is your fishing headquarters.
Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're up in Ashland, Wisconsin, multi-species fishing with the Josh.
Hey, John Gillespie!
Just a big, beautiful fish.
Oh, is that awesome? Holy moly! Oh my God! Look at the size of that walleye, Danny! Look at the size of that fish. Yes, folks, early June is probably the best time to come up here on Chequamegon Bay, which is a bay off of Lake Superior in Ashland, Wisconsin. And Josh, because of the late spring that we had this year, there's a lot more fishing here right now.
There is. Usually it's mostly bass, but now we got big pike, we got walleyes mixed in. It should be a really fun couple days.
So really what you're doing is just drifting the shallow areas and casting baits, and you can catch all three species?
Yep, you never know what you're going to hook into.
Well, we got a nice group with us today. We got the Amsoil gang with us today.
Yeah.
So you're going to make sure they catch some fish?
Oh yeah, they will for sure.
And you can use any kind of bait?
Any bait right now, it doesn't really matter.
And Blake will catch one too?
She will catch a bunch.
All right, hey folks, so show what we're using and how we're using it, all of that coming up right after this.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this. So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps?
Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set?
Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333. Folks, I'll tell you what, the greatest addition that we've had this summer, other than Baby William, is the Quick Set Tent by Clam. Is this awesome or what?
Yeah, super awesome.
Super awesome. The cool thing is it sets up in 40 to 45 seconds. One person can do it and it's good to go. But look at how big it is on the inside. There's plenty of room for a picnic table and 8 chairs. Everybody sits in there and enjoys themselves. Again, the Quick Set by Clam sets up in 45 seconds.
It's shady and completely bug-free. I love the Quick Set by Clam. Check out all the Quick Set models at clamoutdoors.com.
Give Dad what he really wants. Mills Fleet Farm has your Father's Day gifts. Dad will love a DeWalt FlexVolt chainsaw and blower combo kit. Save $100. Let Dad be comfortable outdoors in men's off-road Crocs, $24.99. And he can kick back in the Algoma Cloud9 Hanging Lounger, $149.99. Plus, enter to win our Father's Day giveaway. We have what dads want at Fleet Farm.
From the makers of the best-selling Yamaha Grizzly and Kodiak 700 comes the all-new Kodiak 450, the world's only midsize ATV with Yamaha-proven off-road capability, all-day comfort, and confidence-inspired performance. The all-new Kodiak 450, starting at just $59.99.
Hey, welcome back, folks. As I mentioned at the top of the program, we're on Chequamegon Bay off of Lake Superior in Ashland. Blake, this is your first time on Lake? No, you ice fished here, right?
Yeah, so second time.
Okay. Now, the cool thing today is that we're going to be fishing for many different species, northerns, walleyes, bass, and you're going to start out with
The 4-inch Jerk Minnow and the 1/8 ounce Google-Eye jig.
And the reason you're using a lighter jig is we're in shallow water?
4 feet.
4 feet of water.
Yep.
Now, Josh, what are all these fish doing congregating back in here? Is there a lot of bait back in here this time of year?
John, the bait's stacked in here because one, the water temp's a lot warmer than, out in the bay. It's about 10 degrees warmer, and two, there's just a ton of bait fish in here, and that's why all those fish are in here.
Hey, Josharini in the front there, Blake, you got to grab that net for him. Feel like a good one, Josh?
Yeah, it does, John.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
nice
Oh, this
nice
one's a
small.
bass. Okay. Now let's see him, and...
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Normally, are you using jerk baits this late in the spring?
Normally not, no. Usually it's a plastic bite now, but they're actually hitting them pretty good today.
And again, those jerk baits are good for all different species, all what we're fishing for too, right?
Yeah, you can catch anything. That's what's fun. I mean, if we were fishing plastics, it'd be mainly bass, but with the jerk baits, you can catch, pike, walleyes mixed in with them. Hey,
here we go, back of the boat there, Josh Aru.
All right.
I made a little switch here. This is pretty nice bass, actually.
It looks looks like a good one.
Ooh, nice little jumper there. And yeah, that's a nice fish right there.
Nice.
And I'll tell you what I did. You know, I started out using that jerk minnow because, you know, you said there's quite a few walleyes in here too.
Yep.
And then I switched around, and one of the old great baits for smallmouth, in my opinion, is the grub.
Yeah.
You know,
They do
and you
work
put
good.
that on a Google Eye jig and reel that real slow, and that's a beautiful bass right there,
That
isn't
is.
it?
That's probably a high 3-pounder.
Now, what's your best day out here this spring?
About 70 fish is our best day so far.
70 bass in one day, you know?
It's been good.
Ooh, look at this, look at this. Scott's got one on. Oh, Scott, look at that pike.
All right.
Holy cow, like pass him right up there to Scott. And Josh, stand next to Scott so we can hear him there. My buddy Scott Davis from Amsoil is a heck of an angler. Last time we were here, he really schooled us with a little Cleo. What was that on today,
Nice.
Scott?
What do we got? We got a pink
That was
one
on
here.
jerkbait.
On a jerkbait. And that's part of the deal here, the combination of catching all the different species, huh?
You just never know what you're gonna catch. That's a good pike there.
Now, Scott, you can catch walleyes, northerns, or bass.
Yes, that's the answer.
Big fish, Josh, big fish, buddy.
It sure feels like it.
What do you think it is, man?
I have no idea.
Ooh, look at that rod, man. Look at that rod. That is cool, buddy. Just let me know what do you see.
I got a big sturgeon.
A big sturgeon.
It looks like it. I don't know how we're gonna get them in.
Well, you said we do multi-species today. Well, folks, it's been about 4 or 5 minutes, and we got to use the Minn Kota to keep up with this fish. You actually saw him, Josh.
Yes, I saw him. It's a sturgeon. I think I snagged him because obviously they're not eating baits up high.
Well, another 5 minutes has gone by, folks, and again, I'm on the Minn Kota trying to get him above this sturgeon so we can get it up. And I don't know where he's hooked, but we're gonna have to tail grab him if anything, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I mean, there's nothing else we can do.
Well, okay, we got Pete's boat over here. Hey, we got him! Nice job there, man.
Want to take that hook out?
Yeah, I do.
Right
Somebody
in the
give me a
side.
pliers. Give me pliers. Okay, there we go. Look at the size of that thing, man.
Big old Lake Superior sturgeon.
That's your first one?
The first one that I've personally caught. I've had clients catch them, but I've never really fished for them.
Boy, that's a giant, isn't it, buddy? Feel how
It is.
hard the
Yeah,
spikes
it's
are. on
crazy.
there. How long was that fight? 20 minutes?
I'd say had to be 20, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm fishing for walleyes and bass and northerns, and you're fishing for sturgeon?
I guess. I don't know. I thought for sure I had a stump. And
What'd you guys think of that? Hey, way to go. Round of applause. Okay, Josh, let him go there.
All right,
yeah.
there we go.
Those are really cool fish,
That's an old
folks.
fish right there.
And that fish is probably, looking at the size of them, about 40 or 50 years old. That's how long it takes for those fish to grow. Nice job, man.
All right.
Hey, that was fun, though. You know?
That was awesome.
But when you hook one like that by accident, what you're supposed to do is get them in, get
Yep.
the hook out, and let them go
Get
right
them, let
away.
them go quick. Yep.
Big fish, big fish,
Big
big
walleye.
fish.
Big walleye.
Big fish, big fish. All right.
barely
Ooh,
hooked,
look at
barely
that. It's a
hooked.
walleye. It's a
Barely hooked.
beautiful walleye.
Barely hooked.
Get that, it's hardly hooked, it's hardly hooked. Get that net to
Barely
Scott.
hooked.
Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Okay, Josh, get him up. Nice fish, buddy. That's 28 inches long, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah, yeah.
And now
And
that's a tagged fish, Josh.
Yeah, that one is
If
tagged.
you can hold them steady and point to where that tag
Yep,
is.
the tag is right there. So it's kind of got some stuff on it. We'll have to wipe it off and get some info on this fish.
But we're not going to keep that fish.
No,
but
we're not gonna keep
folks, if you do catch a tagged fish, and keep it, you remove the tag and send it to the DNR.
Yep, you can send it in. But what we can do too is just write the numbers down and send it in, and they'll tell us all about the fish.
Oh, Blake!
That one.
What are you using?
The Wac-O.
The Wac-O-Worm. All
Oh,
right.
nice bass, nice bass.
Oh, yes, Blake. That's a nice bass, Blake. There you go. Way to go, Blake.
Way to go.
Hey, turn around here. Now, how were you working that old jerko or that old Wac-O there?
Just slowly, honestly. Yeah, just a slow pace.
So what do you recommend on those? Casting out, Josh, and just...
Yep, fish them real slow. This one has no weight to it, so you want
Wow.
to fish them as slow as you can.
And I was just complaining that I didn't get one.
Well, see, Josh just caught a big walleye,
Yep.
and that's a nice bass. They're fun to fight, though,
yeah.
aren't they?
My favorite.
Feels like a pretty good fish, man.
Does it?
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, yeah, it does. I can't move them out there, buddy.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, these bass fight too, folks. And you know what, Josh? I've been loving these Jason Mitchell Elite Tech rods. They are awesome for playing fish.
They are amazing. That's what I use for my clients, and they're awesome.
What?
Is that a walleye?
I don't know.
It's a nice fish.
Yeah, it might be a pike, right? Whoa.
Oh my.
Ooh, Josh, it's a big pike, Josh.
a nice
It's a
one.
big pike, Josh. Josh.
All right.
Oh, nicely
Nice.
done,
Way to
buddy.
go.
On a Kalin's Wac-O.
On the Wac-O.
Isn't that something?
That's
no, I knew
awesome.
when he made that first run, I thought, yeah.
There was no bass.
And Blake just caught a bass on that Wac-O. And you love that color, that June bug color.
June bug works amazing out here. I don't know what it is about it, but it works great.
Ooh, Josh, here we go in the back now. On the Wac-O again. Looks like, oh
nice
yeah,
one,
that's
nice
a
one.
real nice
All
bass, folks. Look at that one. There we go. That's a nice fish, isn't it?
That's a dandy.
You know, it's interesting. You know, I was talking to you on the phone the other day, and I said, what are you using? And you said Wac-Os. And that June bug color is really a good color. Like we said before, isn't it?
Yep.
That's a real pretty bass.
That's a 4-pounder.
Yeah. Hey, here we go, back on the boat there, Josh Aroo.
All right, what do you got?
There we go, nice eater-sized walleye there. I know my buddy Scott from Amsoil wanted to eat a few of these, and I'll tell you what, this fish is warm to the touch, so these sloughs actually have pretty warm water this time of year.
Yeah, they do. It's about 10 degrees warmer than the main bay right now. So.
Look what he did to that jerk minnow, folks.
It's gone.
I mean, you can't even see that. Hey, I just got a walleye. Dan Peterson, my Amsoil buddy's got a fish on. Is that a walleye? Oh, another nice walleye. And that's a beautiful, get him, Pete. Josh, see if you can pull up a little closer to these guys. Dan, have you ever fished walleyes in 2 feet of water?
Not 2 foot of water. I fish them in the weeds, but we don't get them in 2 feet of water like this.
Nice shot. And you know what? We've caught some nice pike and some nice bass today, too, so.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get in here.
What do you got? What do you got?
I got a big bass on John. I just saw him jump. He's a nice one.
And I want to tell the folks that this is very fast fishing. I mean, we've done all this in just a couple of hours,
Yeah,
you know?
it's really good right now.
That's a big fish, Josh?
It is. I really hope he doesn't get off. I want to get a better look at him.
All right, buddy. Oh, nice net job. Nice net job. Oh, that is a giant.
So that's got to be at least 4 pounds, John.
Have you gotten 5s this year?
We've got a few, you know, not a lot, but a lot of 4s.
Well, when you're doing 50 fish days, that's pretty cool.
They're fun. There's so many 3 and 4 pounders out here. It's a blast.
We were fishing Lake Superior out of Ashland, Wisconsin. A 5.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 6.5 hours from Chicago, and 4 hours from Minneapolis.
Excellent. Oh, there's a good one. Awesome.
Beautiful fish.
Look at how he ate that,
He
too.
ate that Google Eye jig.
This is the Google Eye. It's available in a live bait series and then a long hook shank series. And what we did is we took a glass rattle and built it into the middle of the round jig head and just bouncing it. It hits the bottom, that glass rattle's rattling and it's sending off vibration in this dirty water in this river, and that's the result right there.
This one's coming home with me. Folks, with all the rain we've had this summer, what does that mean, Jack?
There's lots of black flies, mosquitoes, and lots of ticks.
So what do we do?
We use Coleman insect repellent.
And the reason, Henry, that we use Coleman insect repellent is they have a formula for everyone in the family. For the littler kids like Jack and Christina, I like the Skin Smart DEET Free. And I just put a little bit of that on them in the morning, and that gives them 8 hours of protection. Right, Jack?
Yeah.
Okay, Henry, for you and I, we're a little bit bigger, so we use the insect repellent that is called
The Sportsman formula.
Sportsman formula. It has 40% DEET in it. I put it like on you and on your legs like that, buddy. And what does that do?
That protects us from the bugs.
For 8 hours. You love your Coleman insect repellent?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Hey, here we go, Josh. Back of the boat, buddy.
All right.
I think this might be a walleye the way he's fighting. Ooh, there he is. Oh, Blake, almost there, Blake. There we go. Whoa, Blake, there we go. These are gorgeous walleyes, Josh.
Nice fish.
When you take a look, you know, they're just well-built, beautiful fish. And one trick that I want to tell folks, if you're using a Kalin's jerk minnow in shallow water, you go with a real light darter head jig, like an 1/8 ounce, right?
Yeah, the smaller, the lighter the better, just because we are so shallow.
And that's a Kalin's darter head jig, and I'm kind of doing a little different, just a couple of rips, you know, and let it fall. Oh, this is the second cast after that walleye, Josh.
You're on fire.
Well,
oh, big bass.
Big, whoa,
nice
yeah, there he is. Oh, that could be the biggest of the day. Oh, no, I don't know. But that's a real big bass there, buddy.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're all mixed together. It's crazy.
You know what's interesting, folks? Josh at the top of the program talked about all the minnows in here. And since we got a little later in the afternoon, when I'm ripping that thing, I see little minnows jumping out of the water. You know, that's what these guys are doing in here, huh?
Yep.
Boy, that's a pretty fish.
That is.
Hey, Scott, now, we just got that bass off of my line. What's he got, do you think there, guys?
I'm guessing it's another bass.
Maybe it's a walleye, I'm hoping. Well, there you go, Scott.
There we go.
Hey, stand next to Josh there, buddy. You know, Scott, you do an awful lot of fishing and all over the Midwest. What do you think of this today?
This has been fantastic, John. Anything we're going out there with, we're catching fish. No matter what we throw, where we are, we're catching bass, we're catching walleye, we're catching northern. What a great day.
Hey, while I got you on camera, I want to thank you and Amsoil for your high-grade synthetic oil. Do you know that I only have to change my oil once every 25,000 miles?
It's what we've guaranteed and warranted for 45 years. Absolutely, I know that.
So 1972 is when you started with the 25,000 mile oil change.
With the 25,000 mile oil change.
Well, hold up your bass.
Well, there we go.
Look at Blake Aru here. We got a storm moving in. Blake, what are you gonna do? Ooh, it looks like a pretty big fish. I gotta get mine in. What do you think, Josh?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, look at that moving around there, Blake. Oh, nice walleye, Blake.
That's a nice walleye.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was on the Kalin's Jerko with a darter head jig.
Yep.
Why do you like that darter head jig?
You know, it doesn't get really snagged on the bottom, so.
Yeah, it actually falls a little bit lighter. Ooh, look at that. Look at that radar.
I think we should go in.
No, we got a big storm moving here, Josh. I don't know if you want to take a chance on this, Josh.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, John. I'm starting to see lightning now. I think it's definitely best that we head her in.
Well, Josh, day 2, and looks like we're set for an all-day rain here on Chequamegon Bay, right?
Yeah, all day it looks like.
But we'll be okay. The fish could bite, huh?
Yeah, they'll still bite.
Well, we got a special guest today, Mike, the IT guy from Amsoil. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Good morning.
Now, the pressure's on you. We don't quite have a show yet, so you can produce me some fish?
No problem. Absolutely. Being in IT, I'm good at pulling a rabbit out of the hat.
Oh, did you hear that, Josh? Way to go, Mike. Get some bass, buddy. What do we got, Josh?
It's a walleye.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Mike. Don't lose them. That's my dinner, Mike. That's my dinner, Mike.
All right.
Good job there, Mike.
Nice.
Stand next to Josh there. Hey, Mike, what do you think, buddy?
Fantastic. Fantastic.
You know what that was? That was a Livingston lure you caught that fish on. Can you hold that lure up, or is it in the net,
It's
Josh?
in the net.
But those lures, what do they do? Make noise, right?
Yeah. And it was raining out a little bit. Heard them clicking in the boat. Had to get that thing in the water.
Are you proud of Mike?
Yeah, that's awesome. Nice walleye. Good eater.
Well, folks, like we said, we're going to be in for an all-day rain. But one question I wanted to ask you, Josh, when you do have a steady rain like this, does it have a negative effect on the fishing out here?
Yeah, John, it's probably not going to help. You know, the water will definitely get a little more muddy now and chopped up, but we should still be able to catch a few fish.
Hey, Danny, you can flip that guy in, buddy.
Yeah, I'll flip him.
Okay.
All right.
I'll tell you, Josh, I fish in a lot of weather conditions. I really didn't think fish would bite in this heavy of a rain, though, dude.
Yeah, usually they don't, but for whatever reason they are today. That's on the Livingston again, John.
That Livingston lure's making noise down there, Danny.
Yeah, making noise and catching fish.
What do you got?
I think I got a walleye.
Ooh, okay, sounds good. Oh, yeah.
Yep, I'm flipping him.
Flip. Nice flip.
All right.
Oh, he's down by Ryan's feet. Get him, Josh. There you go. Hey, we got to go over there. Pete's got something on. Pete's got something on.
You ready?
Yay. Oh, nicely done there, guys.
All right.
Hey, Blake, are you enjoying the rain?
I love it.
Pete, are you enjoying the rain?
There's nothing like rain.
Oh, way to hold them up.
Walleyes in the rain.
Hey, Danny's got a walleye. Here we go, buddy. Let me see here. And there we go. Nice fish, buddy. That is a nice walleye.
These are pretty fish here.
Hey Dan, you know, I've been proud to work for Amsoil for a number of years, buddy. And one thing I think folks should want to know, they can now order all Amsoil products factory direct?
Absolutely. Just get our factory direct catalog at amsoil.com and order up. Free shipping on a $100 order if you're a preferred customer or a catalog customer.
That's a great deal, man. And you know me and Amsoil. I love it for my truck. I love it for my boat motor. I love it for everything.
Yeah, John, and now you can get it shipped right to your home.
That one hit right next to the boat,
Yeah,
didn't
it did.
You know, they've been following those in. You need the net?
No, I'm going to try flipping them. We'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, my God. Nice flip in, Josh. You know, I want to mention again to folks to get up here and enjoy the bay, Chequamegon Bay. Come summer, this isn't crowded for fishing at all.
No, there's not much pressure, and the fishing generally stays good all throughout the summer.
Well, folks, we got a little reprieve in the weather here. We got some dryness to cook our brats, and today we are spicing up your summer with a little Johnsonville firecracker brat. Now, of course, these are 100% pure pork, and what we've done is added a little bit of spice to them this year. Thus the name firecracker. All you got to do is put them on the grill and brown them, turn it every 4 or 5 minutes. In about 20 minutes, you got the perfect brat. Well, that's a winner. What do you guys think? They are outstanding. They are great. Johnsonville firecracker brats. Look for them at your favorite grocer today. Folks, running a big 2-stroke engine this year, I've really gotten to rely on the Amsoil HP Marine. This really makes my engine run better, doesn't it, Len?
It does. We do a lot of testing behind the scenes on these particular products, and a couple of the big things to think about is wear protection and detergency. We make sure that there's nothing building up inside that engine. We're also protecting it from wear, because these are the things you don't look at until something happens. So we make sure it doesn't.
And a lot less smoke, right?
Right. That's something that we actually do. We look at trying to produce less smoke. That's one of the major things.
And for more information on both the HP 2-stroke and 4-stroke Marine, you can go to
Amsoil.com.
Let us make this absolutely clear. The days of wasted casts and missed opportunities are over. New Mega Imaging takes fishing into the megahertz range for the first time, because higher frequency sonar means higher frequency of this. Without a doubt, it's the most detailed picture of the world below ever. And it's only from Humminbird.
It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Mills Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2018 Fishing Contest.
Kimberly Kuchar of Sun Prairie caught this 38-inch northern on Lake Mendota on a crappie minnow. David Sadowski of Milwaukee boated this 10-inch sunfish on a Waukesha County lake on a worm. Kent Hunt of Oconomowoc caught this 35-inch brown trout on Lake Michigan on a nutlair veggie. Jeff Bristol of Sun Prairie caught this 40-inch muskie on Lost Land Lake on a floating jig head. And this week's kids winners are Roland Houselet of Partyville caught this 16-inch crappie on Wolf Lake on a shiner, and Jackson Funderburg of Sycamore, Illinois caught this 23-inch bass on Delavan Lake on a drop shot.
Our adult winners will receive a $25 Mills Fleet Farm gift card, and our kids winners will receive a Plano tackle box. To enter is simple. Just snap a picture of your trophy catch and stop into your favorite Mills Fleet Farm store to pick up an entry blank, or go to fleetfarm.com.
What happened, Josh?
That was the craziest walleye hit I've ever had. I was literally pulling my bait out of the water, and one was actually behind it, and he came and hit it right at the surface.
Well, you know what happened?
Oh, here he is, here he is.
You know what happened? He smelled us cooking the Johnsonvilles and he was trying to get in the boat. I think that was the deal.
I guess.
No, that's a beauty, Josh. And I'll tell you, buddy, we have had a fantastic, really, basically a day and a half of fishing and in some tough conditions. And
very tough conditions.
I'm so amazed at the walleye bite, and you want to tell the folks that this is going to last now, right?
It is going to last. I mean, there's a lot of fish out here, and it's going to stay like this.
Oh, we got a double going. We got a double going. Dan, are you going to go up and help those guys? Or are you going to do the double flip
Here,
in?
let's flip them. Let's
double
flip
in, Mike. Double flip in, Mike. Yeah! Wow, way to go, guys.
Nice.
Hey, Mike, we can't see you. You know, Mike, come on, you got to hold that baby up there, man. Hey, Mike, have you had a good day walleye fishing?
Fantastic.
How is Josh as a guide?
Wonderful.
Oh,
I'm coming back.
I'm Lake Gillespie, here for Mills Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters. I've always wanted to go fishing on our local pond, and I heard that Mills Fleet Farm has the perfect fishing kayak for me. This Lakes and Rivers kayak is stable for catching fish, big enough for not only me, but all my gear, and super comfortable for the whole day. It has adjustable foot braces, rod holders, and is super easy to maneuver. And that's why I shop at Mills Fleet Farm, because I know they'll have everything I need.
You're not going to try and flip that one in, are you? Oh, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, nicely done, Josh. You got that old flip in down pretty good like a pro bass fisherman.
Hey, sometimes you got to do it.
Hey, average size dude has been really, really good.
Yeah.
You know, and the gorgeous color on those fish. It's been great, man.
Yep.
Josh Teigen guides Chequamegon Bay on a year-round basis. For more information, give Josh a call. That phone number is 715-813-0575. 813-0575.
If you fish, chances are you've used a mustad hook. That's all we use.
Come on, get him in there. Army tank there, Dale. Oh, there is a big boy.
I mean, I just can't believe this, folks.
Oh, let's see him, buddy. Look at that. That 10 seconds, though, makes a big difference, buddy. Well, that one is a gorgeous fish. Is that pushing 3?
It's 3. We're going to weigh it.
Mustad, the world's largest manufacturer of fishing hooks. Get the point? We did.
The future of boating is here. Now, get all the thrilling performance of an Evinrude E-Tech G2 in the new 150, 175, and 200 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evinrude E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
All the best-in-class torque of the Evinrude E-Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole nother level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evinrude.com.
Great fishing trip, buddy. And if folks want to come up here and stay in the Ashland area, I love the
River Rock Inn and Bait Shop and the cabin.
And yeah, they've got a great motel, but their cabin sleeps 8 people.
Yep, it sleeps 8, and it's right on here, Chequamegon Bay. So you're a minute from the boat landing.
And it's gorgeous.
It is. It's
Thanks,
beautiful.
buddy. You had a good time. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know, we're going to fish yet. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.
Hey, John Gillespie.
Hey, John Gillespie!